What were the results of an unprecedented large-scale search for the Loch Ness monster? A fish with terrible bite force even when its head is separated from its neck, raising questions about the presence of strange creatures in the ocean. And why does white foam appear everywhere like a giant blanket of foam? And blood is found inside the tree trunk. What's going on? Is it a sign of something? Along with that, thousands of other strange, thrilling, and mysterious phenomena are appearing, defeating all scientific hypotheses. Don't miss anything before it's too late. Discover the secret first. Which tree is real? A tree exudes gold. A bleeding tree. A tree produces milk tea. Bleeding tree? That's right, you heard right. When cut down, instead of secreting white or transparent sap, this tree secretes bright red sap, just like real blood. Oh my god. After a few minutes of shock, I researched and learned that this tree is called dragon's blood tree. It can be used to produce medicine. Some Asian countries use dragon's blood tree to treat human diseases. But in this video, also many people believe that this may be Mother Nature's way of helping us understand that trees are also living beings. So we should respect them and not cut down forests indiscriminately. A young man happily carried his rod to go fishing at night and was surprised and bewildered when he encountered a strange scene. A school of fish lined up on the bank of the pond. As if, here you are, please eat. Oh, this is not normal. Why do the fish rise at the same time? Because the water is too polluted. Because I'm tired of living. Signals spiritual things. This is a spiritual omen because fishing at night is very suspicious. And many people who go fishing at night also say that they have encountered the same thing. But when it comes time to catch fish, when brought back, the fish turned into dry leaves. It's as if a ghost is causing this. Many people think that this is just a fish rising to breathe, and there is no scary spiritual thing at all. What do you think about this? Please leave your comments below in the comment section. I encountered an extremely strange scene. Millions of fire ants, hand in hand, joined together to form a large raft to cross the floodwater, then the scene of the ants joining together to form a bridge to attack the honeycomb. Look, it's impressive and I get a bit of goosebumps, but it's a way for ants to show their team spirit and solidarity. Admirable, right? Next question. Wolfish or water snake? Which one do you think is scarier? And congratulations to the team that chose the wolfish, because this is the fish that scares you the first time you meet it, because it has sharp teeth and is very strong. I thought it was ironclad. Look at it. It's so small, but its sharp teeth are so strong. It must have bitten a can of Coca-Cola soft drink while its head was separated from its body by the chefs. Oh, I don't want my hand to meet it. 3 shocked, surprised. What's going on in the beach town of Maroochydore, Australia? The giant foam blanket covers most of the city, much to the delight of many people. Where do you think the foam comes from? Is it from some shaving foam factory? Or is it from some soap factory? No. According to locals, the foam is created by a combination of strong tides, wind, rain, and muddy water in the area. This layer of foam is so thick that it covers an entire stretch of beach and even spills onto the street, flying around, making people excited to take pictures. What if we could play with this foam directly? Oh, how wonderful. This is my childhood. I will play hide and seek in it. Wow, that's interesting, but another resident who has been there for 10 years said, sometimes this phenomenon will happen here, but in recent years, foam storms happen more often. It's really bad. It seems like signaling something. What do you feel about this foam blanket phenomenon? Or here's a scene of a flock of ducks walking around a car. That's really strange. This group of ducks just walked around that car and refused to go the other direction. What's wrong? Because they are playing tag? Because I want to signal something. Up to now, there is no exact answer. Really, people still can't explain why this flock of ducks is so strange. Maybe they are trolling the owner of the car, and only when they caused a traffic jam, causing the car owner to continuously honk, did they gradually leave. Do they seem to be warning of danger ahead or some other omen? I feel very suspicious. Why do you think the ducks act like that? Comment all your thoughts. Immediately, I was motionless for 5 seconds, rubbing my eyes 3 times when I saw this scene. It was pouring rain in one place. Wow, it was like a giant watering can coming down from the sky. So, is this really God's tears or a prediction of something? To explain this scientifically, it is true at a specific location because the clouds accumulate enough to rain, and while the surrounding clouds are not heavy enough, there is only one area of sky that gets rain. Oh, so incredibly simple. I've discovered a strange bridge. Look at it. It keeps winding over the water like a snake. Why is it so strange? It turns out that this bridge floats thanks to the buoys below. While the buoys are light, so of course they float. When the car passes by, the bridge curves along. The surrounding scenery is mountains, forests, and trees. So poetic and magical. This enchanting beauty is a pontoon bridge in Hubei province, China. The more I look at it, the more I'm captivated by the lapping of the water, but it seems a bit dangerous, as if it is having to struggle to carry hundreds and even thousands of people and vehicles across the river. The steering wheel is unlikely to cause an accident. Unfortunately, this car was not unexpected. I did not dare to predict it. Guess what happens next? Oh, how did people build this bridge? Has the bridge ever been flooded? Can you answer? 6. Next question. Which fish do you guess is real? Fish that can walk or fish that can talk? Hard to believe, but true. Walking fish. Look, they move like a tortoise and fish walk on the road as if they had never lived in the water before. Why do they live on the shore like that? Isn't it true that if fish get out of water, they won't be able to breathe and they will die? It's really strange. According to the ancient culture of some Southeast Asian countries, the phenomenon of birds falling and fish jumping is extremely poisonous. It is not according to nature, meaning you will not be allowed to touch them to avoid bad luck. In addition, there is a fish that can cry and make goosebumps for anyone who hears it. A fish that can laugh. It seems to be a stingray. It's unbelievable but completely true. 7. Another rare phenomenon that the Earth is about to face. There are cracks everywhere. It seems like something is about to come up from underground. Scientists recently believe that people will witness a cracking of the Earth's crust to divide the continents. New. And from underground will erupt something that will surprise humanity. What do you guess? Giant monster, worms, a cricket, a diamond. That's diamond. Hard to believe, isn't it? This is what scientists predict when the Earth is about to have giant cracks. According to documents recorded, this is not the first time this event has occurred. In the past, many times, diamonds are formed at a depth of 150 km or more underground and are brought to the surface through eruptions. The movement called Kimberley, the tearing and separation of the continent, caused magma to escape and drag diamonds with it, creating the phenomenon of diamond rain. Wow! At that time, I only brought a sack to store the diamonds. But I was wondering if the crack would crack right at my foot or somewhere else. In a moment, I will sleep and dream again. 8. Fashion like teeth. The next puzzle is for those of you with very sharp eyes. Which tree is real? Tree 1, tree 2, or tree 3? Just with the naked eye, you can spot it right away. This third largest tree seems to be the most real, but looking closely, it is strange and not very real. Does the tree's foliage have a human face? Does the tree have an epiphany soul? That question is so naive. Everyone thinks that this is a rare phenomenon due to the impact of the wind causing the tree canopy to shake, or that some editor created this magical product. However, I still want it to be real in real life. 9. Echo, hidden behind that layer of mist. A super huge, very long shadow is moving in the air. Oh, so scary. What do you think it is? A monster, giant tree, strange creature. wow, it's like a giant centipede. But there's no such thing as a centipede that's that big and floating in the air. What the heck do you think it is? A strange creature that humans have never heard of, or just a Photoshop product? So confused. If it were real, I probably wouldn't dare go out. As for you, if it were real, how would you face it? And now it will be a race between two funny opponents. The sloth and the turtle running, which one will run faster? Sloth. Turtle. You think you can't run if you're as slow as a turtle, right? It doesn't seem right. Look at the way this turtle looks.
Run.
It's faster than you think. So from now on, don't say it's slow like a turtle anymore. Okay, let's say it's slow like a sloth because it's a sloth. It's not only lazy, but it's also slow. 11. The search for the Loch Ness monster attracted surprisingly great attention. 200 experts from all over the world were just mobilized on August 26, 2023 to search for the Loch Ness monster. However, the results have now come out. Do you know what the results are? Find DOE. Not found. Please sit tight. That is, nothing has been found yet. Legendary monsters are so easy to catch. It is known that this monster was famous all over the world when it first appeared. The fairy appeared on the lake with an appearance similar to a prehistoric dinosaur, with a long neck and a large round body, but no one has ever taken clear photos or caught it, mostly in ancient documents or photos. Dim. So the search is very possible to attract more tourists. Many people also agree that to attract tourists, people often tell a story or tie it to a certain legend. But there is no Loch Ness monster. Others are still steadfast that this creature is real. And you, what do you think about this? Above are the strangest phenomena that we want to share with all of you, those who are eager to learn and discover mysterious and new things. The surrounding world is vast. Humans have not yet fully discovered it, and we will update the newest and most mysterious things in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications here.